Hmm. After approximately 100 years, the event called Mass, whatever it is. Yes, seriously, that's what it was called. Pride called it Mass, whatever it is. And everyone teleported. Every single deadly sin was left in a different area. Soon, the world by itself was alone. Monsters ravaged cities, countries, and we were left in an age of darkness. And then people started seeing beacons again. First, a beacon of yellow light representing greed, and then a purple light representing envy. I was born in that case. Not knowing of the situation we were in, I was born of a family descendant of human. But we were also known as Haven, a descendant of Pride. Conveniently enough, that is 1 in 1 million knowing that another family member is a part of the deadly sins, let alone it being my great-great-grandfather. Once returning, he saw the world as it is, a nightmare, and he soon wanted to get this thing on track. He wanted to find the remains of what greed was left, and he sent me to this area. He didn't really care much that I was his own grandchild, at least. But that was expected from what I've been hearing stories of. We then enter a dungeons of a sort, where I did find the body, but nothing left of him. I recovered him and met some people on the way. They were nice. I was told there was more, but it seems like there's only 3 left for some reason. So it seems like they need help, since Bride told me to help out in world-ending scenarios, that he could trust me. I don't think it's smart to have someone who could be easily jealous at any moment, as a person who could save the world. But nonetheless, I'll do my job. We go to this desert area, and they expect me to fight a book, just in case. But we find a giant statue that was going to help us. Anyways, after fighting a worm and investigating furthermore into this old ruins, we find that it's something about 3 wizards and a wizard prince, involving making this sapphire golem, and was given to this wizard prince to protect. Suddenly people were attacked by a dragon of sorts. Inflicted by this curse, the wizard prince had to fall in an eternal slumber, only having the sapphire guardian as the key to open up this vault. That was the story given to us. We then later had to fight, but before that, we did meet a dragon. Looked like a... how do you say? The turtles that have really long necks. Because it suddenly just jolted out, spewed steaming hot water, or something. But we meant no harm to it unless it tried killing us first. I was able to speak with it since Draconic is a common language as well. But nevertheless, it wanted help, and it was in symbiosis with other things. We thought it was spirits, but something else. After that, the golem used some of its power in weakening it by giving it its ability to be free. He gave us a trinket to call upon them when we need them. Only once. Then we head into a what looks like to be a sandstorm. Albeit, as I thought it was an illusion, but nope. Sand in my face the whole time. We rest, and I do my art form. No one is better than me. But never mind. I figure out what the people are in this party. Supposedly 2 people could be better than me. The robot I can't tell. And then soon enough we fight him. Well, we fight more underlings, more undead, and this giant skeleton. More scorpions after, since the robot decided to go further. And then soon enough, Ophelia had to go. We don't know where. Better be something important now, since we're fighting an actual Dracolich. It seems like it has a certain range to it, 20 feet apart. If I stay in that certain range and then retreat, I'll get attacked at first, but I'll use my mobility against it. And that's recap.
Thank you very much. So our next recapper is Ophelia for next week.
All right.
Alright.
So wait, is Ruin the only one banned, or is it also like all the restored barriers?
Just ruin.
Got it.
For now, until I decide otherwise. Until people are using and abusing it right now. Right now, I don't really have an issue. Ruin is just really strong, just to do that much damage in one hit. Without using a spell slot, just an item. That's insane.
So I'm like, shit, I can't use it on them.
Nope. So I can't even save it.
Because it'll heal them.
It's kind of lame. Alright, as we head back to the combat, as you feel the rumble of something begins to shake across the temple. Something digging its way through, as you had called upon some help, as your friendly friend Dragon Turtle arrives.
Oh yeah.
We thought we would need it, yeah.
See, we set things up pretty well, Ophelia.
Yeah.
And a dragon.
Oh, I can roll them in. These are these. Okay.
I know, it wasn't letting me roll in at first
After
either. I was
decided.
like, what the heck?
Alright, it's Jeff's riding the dragon like a cowboy. Woo!
Yep.
Oh gosh.
All right. So
Yeah, see if we
the
handle it.
turtle showed up. Is the door open back here, or is it closed?
Oh, you destroyed it.
Okay.
Like, he dug underneath of it, and he's massive. It's gargantuan. It's bigger than this ancient dragon. Or not,
But can we see like past the
you
door
can't see
where it
past him.
was?
He's too big.
Okay.
He hasn't collapsed it, but he digged underneath it, so there's a giant hole. What, you want to run away now?
No. So what I wanted to do was, because we still need the golem to open the vault, and he's not looking very
vault's
good.
here.
So what
Oh.
So what I wanted to try to do, if the golem would allow, is to vortex warp him to safety.
It won't move. It'll stay here and fight.
Okay.
So you don't have to waste it.
Then I'll steady aim and stab away. Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
What a way to start the game.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it. Whoop, whoop. Love to see it.
Get off of me! Ah, it's bloody.
Never. Go back to where you came from.
Alright, layer reaction kicks in, and a ledge reaction kicks in. And she will try to smack you off of her, Jif.
Yep.
The tail. 28
Yep.
for 15 damage.
Okay.
You're concentrating
Oh,
on
uncanny.
spell. Give me a con save.
Yeah, I'm gonna uncanny dodge in half it.
Alright, as the layer action.
Nice.
I'll pick 2 points that I can see to solve surf in a 5-foot line. Okay. Well, everybody's cramped in here, so it's pretty much gonna hit everybody all the way to the dragon. Except for the guy on the back of the dragon. Roll me a dexterity save, 15, as she shoots a line of electricity. Dragon needs to make 1, 2, and a big boy 2. No, he fails. Dragon turtle fails as well. Alright, you guys succeed. You take no damage. You just evade it as electricity surges. They take 13 lightning damage.
Question.
Go ahead.
You said that's a legendary action, right?
It's a lair action.
Layer action. So does Sentinel work against layer action since it's still hitting like something next to
No,
me?
it's just
Okay.
it's part of the region.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Lair actions don't count towards the bosses.
I
It's
see.
just part of the mechanic. So it's like their specials.
Mm.
If it
Uh-huh.
did, lair actions would be stupid.
Right, yes, that's how I was curious. Alright, we're just gonna swing at the dragon. Be careful up there, Jiff. Reckless. 29.
Mm-hmm.
For that and that. Then I will swing again
That's
for
a miss.
14.
Oh, 14? That's still a miss, yeah.
Okay. And since I haven't used my bonus action, just in case, I will use.
But you can use Sentinel for the
Spell
legendary
attack.
action, yes. You could smack her with a legendary action. Legendary action would count towards her. I meant layer action stuff.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I'll note that for next time. So I'll bonus action Zealous Presence. So now everyone in my party, you guys have advantage until my next turn.
Nice.
Then you turn, the dragon will make another legendary action and get off of me as it tries to smack you against the tail. Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 15 damage.
And then I'm going to use Sentinel if it
Alright,
hit
fine.
him.
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, that's a hit. The dragon turtle, it begins to aim its snout away from you guys. Realistically, I wouldn't be able to do that, but I'm going to do that for the flavor of this fight. It's going to use Steam Breath on it as it shouts, "Duck!" as it begins to just spew a hot, steamy bat. Sadly, Jiff will not be able to. He's on it. I can't control around it. It's just a big ass beam that hits him. Con save. The dragon else has to make it too. There's a hot, fiery steam breath hits. So
If that doesn't make it, I'll build for success.
it does, and you have to be built for success. That does, though.
Oh, hold on, wait. Not a D8. D4.
Oh, still.
Alright, so
21.
53 points of damage, half the fire damage, half on a success.
25, 26, I think that is.
I play yeah.
I don't know, another con save as well. With your spell. We have advantage, right, Warcaster? Nice.
Alar gave us advantage, I think.
I don't think
Is that
that's-
on saves?
I don't
I think it's
Attack
only
rolls
on
and saving
attack.
throws.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Rolls and
Okay,
saving
sweet.
throws.
That's awesome. Alright.
I'm a utility barbarian.
It's not dead yet, right?
What?
It's not dead yet, right?
Nah, it's pretty strong.
Okay.
It's bloody, but it's strong, though.
Try to finish it off. Hopefully. Bang.
Yeah, that's it. Shing!
Nice.
15 radiant, second hit. God damn it, I keep hitting 19s. And third hit.
That's a hit.
A lot of poo-poo damage.
That's a lot That's still a lot of good damage.
Let's see. I've already wasted a lot of things. So unfortunately, I am gonna get an attack.
Alright. It's going to bite you. Actually, let's see the range, actually. It will use its claw instead, because it can't.
Nice. I will use the superiority dice to do the best thing there is and parry it. If I can live. Plus my dex, it is 11.
Alright, you parry as much as you hold your blade across it with your hand. It kind of gets into your face as it leaves a mark on your cheek, but it pushes you back a little bit. But you survive the full blow.
Nice.
Alright, Ophelia,
Oh,
before your turn,
alright.
it'll use his last legendary action to smack the person on the tail. Get off of me! Oh god.
Oh god.
No, again?
Yeah, it gets 3.
Yeah, I'm down.
So it knocks him off.
Jan.
Okay. Farts.
You're who would concentrate on Bless?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, Bless is gone.
Oh man, I forgot bless on my last attack.
That's your own fault, man. That's why I
Yeah,
have little
fine.
suns on everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, am I
Hey.
still frightened, by the way?
you would have to make the save at the end of your turn, so wisdom save. Nice.
Oh.
You're out.
Oh, let's go.
Plus, you had your advantage from your presence.
Oh, he kept failing all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody knows his wisdom sucks.
Yeah.
Ophelia is going to. I've got enough of uses on me as well. Ophelia will bonus action Blade Song. And she's gonna kind of run up to this side of the dragon, hoping to keep it away from like Jif's body at the moment. And then what the heck? You know what? Fuck it. And then for her main action, she will cast haste on herself. And then for her hasted action, she will go ahead and attempt to stab it.
15
Oh my
missed.
god.
You have
Yeah.
advantage.
You have advantage. Oh yeah, the 32's a hit.
Oh, since I have Elven Accuracy, I'm just gonna crit fish. Oh, nope. Okay, sweet. So then that'll be 17 plus 6. 23 damage.
Okay. Didn't like that. Sapphire Sentinel will attack. Oh, it's advantage, right, with the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it crushes into it. Almost dead. It's gonna try to recharge. It does not. No lightning breath. Ugh, didn't like getting attacked. It is going to split its attacks. It's gonna do one to Ophelia. So it's going to use its claw. 29.
I will shield that so it misses.
Alright, that's going for one to Alar. With
God damn.
a bite. 25.
That hits.
As a tail for the golem. As the golem starts to crack a little bit more. I will get my hands on the Nether Scroll. Give me a whisper save.
Do I get advantage? I get advantage from Alar's thing, right? Saving throw.
No, the saving throw, death saves are it's a flat d20. It's a d20 check. It's you have to whisper next time, but yeah,
Oh, I thought I ticked it on.
it's okay.
No, Jay.
As he spills oil everywhere. If it was for ability checks, but I don't think the d20 death saves have never been kind of it's kind of like just
Actually, on that one, I'm gonna use my D8 boon. See if I can get an 8.
Honestly, why not?
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
Alright, Alar.
Let's see. Would Jiff have mentioned that we definitely need him to get in there?
Yeah, he's kind of
I mean-
the key.
So I would, if possible, kind of interject myself and push the golem back a little.
It won't move.
No.
Okay. No.
Well, then I am just going to try and kill this thing.
You feel like the golem's here for a reason. It doesn't want to just leave. It was here long ago and defended against the dragon and
Mhm.
defeated it, but it's been several centuries. But this is the undead version of the dragon now. Alright, go ahead, smack it.
Yeah, I'm gonna reckless.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
I think you'll just see the sword, how it's from when you guys last were with me and buying it. It's changed a bit, and you just see Alar hold it above his head and swing it down so hard and fast that it cleaves it in half, but it's on fire.
As the dragon's body turns to ash, as Zyko is no more.
I'm gonna go over and grab a healing potion and pour it on Jiff.
Alright, Jeff, you get 10 hit points back as you get an exhaustion point.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
I will
okay?
drop concentration on haste.
As it
as
looks
well.
like Gaby, the big turtle.
I'm good.
I am done here. As it digs down to the ground and disappears.
Laters.
Well, that wasn't too bad, but Ophelia, you look quite fine. I'm glad to see that. And Gabe,
Golem had 15 hit points left.
It wasn't too
Add
bad,
a
but we
character
wanted
you could still
guarantees.
use the golem. The golem sapphire is the key. But you would lose a friend.
Isn't it giant? I was like, isn't it giant?
It's pretty big, but Alar could lift it.
yeah.
I'm just
I could
saying,
just turn
but
into a
you would
giant.
lose a friend because the golem has sentient. He would be dead.
Well,
As the defeat of the Dracolich, Seeing fit that she lost, she fought at her hardest strength. But knowing that deep down, you can roll a history check for the rest of you. Let's see if Ophelia
Let's
has it.
see.
Let's see.
Oh my
Gabe.
god.
No.
I'll give it to Ophelia since it's just the brains of the party. You can tell that this Dracolich is likely will come back in the far future.
Yeah.
So
I kind of figured.
Phylactery. But for the time being, you have time.
The dragon's gone for now, but it's only a matter of time before it comes back. When you mess with life and death, like that dragon appears to have, kind of like the mummy, without proper rituals and measures taken, they'll be back.
Oh, but
Sounds right.
I guess we should go in, or
Yeah.
So as you guys look around the antechamber, you can see she had a hoard here accumulated. She kept this one as a lair. If you want to look around, you can roll investigation. Highest investigation gets the best loot.
I would love
I'm
to.
gonna guarantee this one.
oh,
Oh god.
Oh my god.
All right, that's the one that gets the best loot.
dang, a 0.
Zero.
We had the dualities right here.
Right.
I-
We're not
if I
digging through
click
poop
first-
anymore, so we.
It's true.
All
I'm
right,
not
you look
expert
through
anyway.
as you see 4,450 gold pieces, Gabriel, 370 platinum pieces. You see a spell scroll. You can roll Arcana if you want on it. Maybe your character knows, but if you are not
No.
knowledgeable on it, then the scroll, you can't read it. You also come across a beautiful wand, but you have no idea what this thing can do.
All right.
It's actually not beautiful, it's actually ugly. It has a toad wrapped around it with a stick. Petrified toad. Yeah. That's what you find. The second top dog would be Jivs with his +2 guidance. With 1240 electrum pieces, 1,240 electrum pieces. You find a very scary staff. You find a wooden staff with a shriveled hand on it, on the tip of it, carved into it. You also see an interesting, majestic bow. The bowstring at the end of it is made of pure platinum. As you see, sadly, a poor chingwa that has been turned to stone. So if you have the spell to revert it into flesh, or something to help it aid it in a way, you could.
We can acquire something.
There's the door sealed before you, so. You don't know
Are you able to write it down?
what, the money? Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. Nice.
Are we able to short rest before going in there?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, let's do that.
If Ophelia
I'm
wants
a
to,
little
they
rough.
can spend their time to identify for their short rest. If they want to take the short rest, then you can get your spell slot back.
To be fair, I've only burned like 2 spell slots.
Well,
So yeah,
yeah, they have to do all the heavy lifting. They clear out
Yeah.
some giants and shit.
I'll identify.
All right. So the spell scroll, you can roll me an Arcana check. All right. You know, it's a very powerful spell scroll. It is a legendary spell scroll. It's a 9th level. It's the power of
shit.
wish again. You have wish spell again.
No crap.
Oh
No,
my god.
don't use it on Gabriel.
What do you mean? I got the spell scroll.
As you also find a
She's
very
not gonna tell
powerful
you.
item of the Wand of Polymorph. very strong.
That's so ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly,
It's
but
very
with the
ugly.
new rules, it's been nerfed. So enjoy the old rules.
No, nice.
It has less charges on it with the new rules.
Nice.
Well, it has all its charges. You just can only use it at a certain.
Ah, crap. Needs a spellcaster.
Yeah, it's a fucking magical wand. The Staff of Withering you got as well requires a Warlock, Druid, Cleric.
Holy, disadvantage for 1 hour.
And the cool bow is a +2 longbow. They didn't update the weapons, and well, they did. I think they put all the books in the new Dungeons Master. So if you ever want to look for all the magical items, they all from all the books collide into one book, which is convenient for searching magical items. But they didn't really update the +1s and 2. They just reworded stuff. I do like what they did with the vicious weapons. Instead of on a 20, it does 7 damage extra. Now, on a hit, it does 2d6 damage extra. That's pretty nice for a rare item. Because that was doo-doo when I saw that. It was like, vicious weapon is doo-doo. It sucks when your party is not very magical innate, so a lot of these items only go to one person. Or some people who don't actually have that subclass.
Mm-hmm.
As after you take your short rest and identify the items, you see before you a Netherzeem magic have sealed this door as it's blocked the way. It's unpenetrable to any damage or any spell, as it was only capable of the sapphire within the golem to break the seal.
I think I died.
As you can tell, the dragon had attempted for eons to break through, but unable to break it with her own magic. And eventually dying and withering here by age and manipulating magic to bring her into power beyond life to undeath of a Dracolich.
I think I deleted my character.
You always delete your character. You always backspace. Oh, now you're a giant.
I'm gargantuan. I am the dragon.
As Aylar small
Oh
again.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah, it should be small again.
As the golem begins to move slowly there, kind of wilting as it knows its purpose, looks towards you as it gives you a heart symbol.
Thanks for the help, big guy.
Oh,
As the golem's chests open as it reveals the sapphire heart once again, the blue light bursts from the gemstone and hits the double doors. The symbols on the doors glow with blue fire, accompanied by a perpetual shudder of cracking magical energy. With a groaning, grinding stone on stone, the door opens. First time in his ages. As you take a whiff of stale air. As you see the golem now landing down on its knee again as it uses a huge ounce of its power.
Thank you, big guy.
So the walls along the hallway descend into a staircase containing the records of the deeds of likely the prince's accomplished life. Plastics and paintings are perfectly inlaid, scenes including images of him tending to the welfare of his people, the matter of the city, reading books, falling in love, and cultivating his garden. About halfway down the stairs, the paintings turn depicting the entombed the prince, a spell cast by the wizards of the Nethrel, sealing the prince in the sarcophagus with the legendary scroll, the Netherzi scroll. and the destruction of Azumar. The golem views these murals as sand begins to trickle from his eyes as he cries. As you see the paintings depicting more recent events, as you see yourselves in these arts. From journeying from Candlekeep in the first contract of the golem, across Anarok and exploring Haroon, and encountering the dragon herself. As the final paintings stand before you, is the princess's tomb. It shows them exactly in the position they're holding, rendering in a perfect detail. As you are now a part of the art here, forever.
Interesting.
Yeah, that big guy, you're a hero now.
So I can try to see.
As the vault before you is a spacious tomb holding sarcophagus, made of the stone covering with glyphs, magically glowing stars painting on the stone adorning the ceiling. The west wall bearing a carving of beautiful scene of rivers, rolling hills, inside of the stone frame etched with symbols. As the scene itself is a port of Elysium, it seems. As the golem itself sees fit, as the glyphs appears upon the golem, it begins to illuminate, combining with the sarcophagus. At the same time, you see the scene of the west wall of the room slowly come to life, and carved with the rivers beginning to flow, and the flower plants by the rivers that take the color starts to wave at a gentle breeze. The stone frame looks like a portal to this beautiful place. As the stone golem and the parties that bonded with it awaits its next command. As you see, this sarcophagus is 5 feet tall, covered with Netherzine incantations. The prince has been suspended in animation inside for millennia until the sarcophagus is opened.
I can't see.
You're not
Turn
even
on my
down there.
lantern. I know.
Oh,
Just that's why I didn't move.
my apologies.
Well, golem, what's the next step?
It's asking you what you want to do.
Loot the body.
So what was the there was a painting or something?
You see this? I'll show you a picture of. Yeah, it's of you and how you got here, and how the life is. So, in your head, if you open the sarcophagus, the prince will die.
Okay.
But if you open it, you can retrieve his rewards.
Well, do we know of the phylacteries?
Well, Ophelia just had mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we particularly care for the prince?
Listen, my bet is if it's returning, it might be because of him. What if the curse laid upon him was a certain phylactery? He may be the cause, but we don't know.
Alar would lean down to Ophelia. What's a phylactery? That word he said.
Sort of like, do you remember how the mummy had all those jars with organs in them?
Oh, yes, with our
And
names.
we had to find the one that, had the mummy's heart in order to kill the mummy.
Mm-hmm.
A phylactery is an artifact, kind of like a jar, usually smaller, that contains like a life essence of something.
Oh, you mean like the soul thing that we talked about with like those
Yes.
doves? Ah,
Exactly.
The ghost. Yes, okay.
And as
so
long
a
as
jar
the-
that is a ghost.
Kind of, yeah. So,
You are right, though, Gabriel. The dragon will not stop hunting until it retrieves the scroll.
Hmm.
so we either identify where the dragon's phylactery is and kill the dragon once and for all so that the prince may lay, for once, in peace with the scroll. And then perhaps find a way to bring the prince back. Or we risk letting the dragon come back.
Oh, you do have a wish spell. You could always use that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just found the scroll.
That's true.
Convenient.
Or you could be greedy and just open it, take what's inside.
We saved the wish for something better.
There are stuff inside, like things that you might want, but again, it's up to you.
This is not gonna stop until he grabs another skull. Did you guys want this?
I mean, I'm just usually along for the ride and to fight things. So, I mean, is this what we need to get, or are we saving the guy, or...
You can see, like, the murals when you were coming down the stairs, his life, what he did for the people until his ailment caught up to him. And the Netherseas had put him in a millennia of sleeping forever. As kind of like a thank you.
He's done everything he can for his people. This was his last goodbye in a best way of eternal sleep instead of actually dying.
Sounds like he went before his time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, big guy, should we open this and see if we can help him?
He looks at you for commands. He's bonded to you now.
No matter what, to grab the skull, we have to kill him.
I mean, I suppose we should just open it then, right?
I mean, I don't see anything else to do.
Hmm.
Alar will open it if possible.
Alright, you open it up. As you soon open it up, the spell keeping the prince alive. Within matters of seconds, his body turns to ash. And as you see the golem before you, begins to break apart. And turns to ash.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't
There's
care
no
about the
purpose
prince,
left.
but the golem.
As the blue crystal and gemstone in its core shatters to pieces. As this happens, you see a portal of a one-way door to the plane of Elysium. As you see in inscription. Oops, my apologies. I wrote that again. God damn it. Yeah, get some more money. No, I'm joking. You see an inscription in Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yep.
All right. As you see that written on the mural where the portal, that's what it says.
Hmm. How kind.
That's inside the sarcophagus. You see the Nether scroll inside a 24-inch by diameter cylinder made of wood encased with sheets of gold with 500 gold pieces. The scroll is thin, hammered, and coppered, etched with draconic writing. As I'll give it to you. This is the Nether scroll. It's a 10th level spell scroll.
Nice.
Whoa, dang.
Gold funeral
Hey.
items wrapped into the pieces of the shroud are worth 25 gold pieces. 2,500, sorry. You also see a platinum death mask worth 5,000 gold pieces. A sapphire shard of the prince's right palm worth 250 gold pieces. And the prince's memoirs explaining the story and dangers of the Nether Scroll, which is embedded in there. And that handout I just sent you.
D10 psychic damage.
So I had a character. If you did not open it, the golem would be allowed to do as he wishes to push the prince the sealed sarcophagus.
I asked if he had any other options.
No, but
doesn't.
he was waiting for
He
command.
doesn't
commanded
have a
you.
will,
He's
yeah.
commanded to you now. Bonded to you.
If we said like, oh yeah, let's not mess with the scroll.
Yeah, so he would do what
I
he
didn't
wished.
see there was anything indicating any other
Well,
options.
Mailer opened it. I'm just saying there was multiple choices here. So
Yeah.
Didn't get that
multiple
option.
choices is there's no option. It's you guys are driven, story driven. You guys can pick your own fate. So to let the golem do his thing, basically, he would push the sarcophagus through the port of Elysium with him, and stay there with him forever.
That's what I
or
tried to give him
revive
the
prince.
option,
You can revive the prince with
but
the
he's.
scroll.
I was told he was waiting for my command. I was gonna let him. All right.
If we probably read what the portal was, we probably would have let him. But
You would have to command him
also-
to tell him.
Yeah.
to
I
live his
also
life.
just think that at the end of the day, it was a sentient golem whose purpose was to protect the body of a forever dead prince.
Yeah, you wouldn't keep the golem. He would go with his master.
I wasn't looking to keep it, but
Yeah.
Perhaps letting
You
him
can
return
revive
back
him if you
moving
want.
forward.
You can use the Nether Scroll to revive him. That's the only way you can resurrect him.
next 30 days.
Or you can keep it for yourself and use it in a future campaign.
In a
Or you
future.
can see fit to give it to somebody who can protect it. Because that dragon will always be hunting for it. Either way, you completed your mission. It was a happy ending either way.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the golem lived a millennia, eventually he died with his master.
Well then, we recovered the scroll. Do we get out again?
You'll have to walk away home normally. You wouldn't want to go in the portal. You'd be in a different world.
Let's go into a portal. Let's go to a different world.
Yeah, on the other side, these guys are waiting for you if you do make it over there. They're the Solars, the celestial creatures. But yeah,
Let's go and fight them all.
they won't fight you. They'll probably imprison you for life. Either way, you completed your mission. Yeah, I couldn't roleplay that even further, Jeff. I know you wanted a better ending. The golem will it takes your command, whatever you ask it for it. Once it's bonded to you, which it had been, it'll just listen to you only. It can't talk to you. It can only sign language. But in the end of the day, it got to see his master one more time, as it wouldn't want to live in this life without him. So it's still a good ending, even if they both crumbled to dust. Knowing that the fact that you got the scroll that this thing obviously wants to have for evil, having your hands could be a good game changer of swaying the future of the Forgotten Realms. As in the lore, I think there's only 9 or 10 scrolls made of the Netherese scrolls existing in the world. You have one of them.
Let's sell it.
Yeah, and then someone uses it and kills everything.
Sell it only to kill the person who.
Let's sell it to like a
Well,
shady
in the
guy.
history, that's how magic was
Yeah.
born. That's how the Netherese scrolls were a gift by the wizards themselves. And that's why Mistra had stopped it and sacrificed herself. So that's why 10th level spell scrolls don't exist. Or spells in general. As you leave and continue onwards, taking countless weeks to ride back to Candlekeep. As it's a long haul, but you eventually make it back home. As you receive a level up.
Nice.
Let's go.
As you're officially, I think your final. Let me see what level. What level are you guys?
16.
This would put us at 16.
Yeah, that's the final level. As you're on your last chapter. The last
Nice.
chapter. That was a good one, actually. I kind of like that story. It was a really good one.
Yeah, that one was really like
It was
bittersweet.
well written, too. That was probably my favorite one. Who wrote that one? I think it was my buddy. Yep, Chris Perkins. Yep, and someone else. Ooh, Chris Perkins writes this one too. What would you guys like to do as your downtime? You can look at the magical shop if you want to see magical items for sale. You could potentially buy things or sell things. You could study in the library. You can relax. I'm assuming obviously you want to see Wilbur at Iller. Poinkers.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the armor on him that came from her Amazon delivery.
Yeah, you already did that last time.
Okay, I didn't know if we had set it up before we left.
Check the item shop out.
Sure. Roll me 60 100s to see what magical items are for sale.
I got 100 there.
And
Oh, that's so shitty. That's one of the items. That's it. Pipe of the Sewers, Wing of Flying, Rod of the Packkeeper +3, Holy Avenger, a Hat of Disguise, and a Serpentine Owl. The Holy Avenger is very expensive.
There's like 2 new things now called Expert Bower and Expert Armorsmith.
For the rest of you guys can roll a D100 as well, 6 of them, if you want to see more magical items in the shop. This is the final chapter, so I'm just giving you guys a bunch of chances on maybe some magical items that you maybe want to buy for your final confrontation.
If
We
we
can
need
also
to
do
sell
trade-ins,
stuff, we
right?
have that plate armor that we found. If nobody needs that,
Eh,
Oh yeah, the plate armor. What was it again?
dwarven plate.
Yeah, I don't think anyone needs it.
I'm not going to use that longbow unless anybody else wants it.
I have my crossbow, but it's just a normal crossbow.
And are you proficient with bows?
It's heavy. You need 13 strength.
No, I meant him for bows.
Oh,
I think
So you can use a
Marshall's, Marshall ranged, Marshall. Well, everything's Marshall for longbows.
Yeah, so then you can use it.
Mhm.
Replace your X crossbow.
It's up to Jeff.
I can't use longbows. How much for the wings of flying?
Just give me a second. I have to go through all this crap still.
The pipes of sewers.
Oh, hell yeah. Gauntlets of ogre power.
And I need Ophelia to roll me 6100. She only rolled me 1.
All right. There. Oh, I got a 1.
Whoa. That's it. What did you want, sorry, Jeff?
I wanted to know how much the wings of flying were.
$5,000 gold pieces. Or you can do a trade-in for a rare item. Rare for rare.
You get the staff. I think that's a rare.
Anybody else want any? Potion's really nice. Supreme and Superior in there.
Yeah, I was looking at those. So the Dwarven Plate is a very rare.
Yeah, they don't give you money, so you just trade it for rare to rare, or you could just give them that if you really wanted to, but that's not really worth it in my opinion.
If nobody's going to use it.
Potions.
No, what was I talking about?
The Dwarven Plate?
No, yeah.
How much did you say the potions were, Red?
Superior's 500, Supreme's 1500.
Okay.
How much is the staff of healing?
Uh, 13,000.
What's the rarity?
It's a rare, but it's 13,000 because of what it can do.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Oh. You guys have a lot of items. You guys can just trade them in.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, all right, cool. What's the dancing sword?
It's a cool item. Very strong though. But it's all again. So it's a very rare item. As a bonus action, the magic sword can speak the command. It's basically like the floating shield. It's a sword though. When the sword hovers and flies 30 feet, it attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it. It uses your attack roll and ability score and modifiers for damage rolls. Sword hovers as a bonus action to cause it to fly 30 feet up or 30 feet around you or to you. Same as a bonus action, you can cause it to attack a creature.
Attack. That's spiritual weapon.
It'll use
basically.
your bonus action, basically. Yeah.
You said it's very rare, right?
It's very rare, yeah. And it requires.
I don't think anyone wants to want a polymorph, right?
I'm okay without it.
So I can trade it for the dancing sword.
Yep. If everybody's okay with it.
Sure.
Mailer, are you good?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, you trade it as you have this dancing sword.
Nice.
If we trade the Dwarven Plate, can they do it for the wings and those 2 potions?
No, it's usually a trade for a trade. With the potions, you have to buy with gold. So the Dwarven Plate, you would have to replace it. You would have to trade a very rare item, or you can trade 2 rare items. Or you meant as in you can get 2. So for the Dwarvish Plate, you could potentially get like how my rules are in my game. You can get a rare and two basically uncommons for the trade. For the very rare trade. So you get a free rare and 2 uncommons of your choice. In that list.
Don't we have that death mask and gold funerary that we could sell too?
Yeah, you could sell it here.
Potions.
Yeah.
We
I
got
have-
that staff too that I don't think any of us can use, which is rare.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, if we need to load up on like the good stuff, then by all
Yeah,
means.
so you could buy, just waste your money on the potions. I know you guys have a lot of gold.
Yeah.
I only have.
I have 9,000 from
Yeah,
what the Dracolich horde was that I was
Yeah.
able to loot. I have 9K with that.
And then you'll find obviously more magical items on the final chapter as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then our game will conclude.
So 5 proficiency, so it's 5 attunements. 1, 2. No longer have charm. 3 for the armor. Oh, still got 2 slots left.
The Holy Avenger is very expensive if you ever want to buy it. 165,000.
165.
Yeah. It's a legendary.
We could sell it for a wish. I think we do want to keep the wish though.
The wish is worth depends. 100,000, 250,000.
Yeah, I think we keep the wish.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the spell scroll can be with whatever spell you want for 8th level. If you want to buy a spell scroll of 8th level, it is pretty pricey though. It's 45,000.
I'm assuming we also like get a long rest in here at
Yeah,
the.
this is your
Candlekeep.
You know, we spent weeks going into. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you guys traveled across the world to get to Anarok. It took a long. Well, you didn't travel. Well, you got teleport from the book, but you had to travel all the way back because it's not gonna teleport back. You went through the sands, the K sands.
Does the enchantments now do majors, or is it still minors?
Sorry.
For the third party, because he said it before when we were low, and when they introduced like the spell binder, said it was all minors. Do they now do majors?
What do you mean? Here? Yeah, this is end game. You can. Oh yeah, enchantments. Yeah, you can do all the high level shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't want anybody to like make their character super broken as at low levels, because we know how that turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You get the sphere of annihilation, and you just kill everybody. That was in one of our campaigns. A boss had it, enemy had it. I think it was Tuesday's game.
Yikes.
It was Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah.
I don't think I remember fighting against it.
It's an item. It was that hole with the mouth that you couldn't see through it. You touched.
Oh yeah.
But this one's different. It acts differently. It's not like the same concept, but it's the same ideal, I guess you could say. It's a legendary item. It costs a fortune to buy it. Taylor, did you want anything else, or no? You're done.
No, I can't really think of it. Well,
Yeah, a lot of the stuff here
I was
is
thinking
either not
maybe.
for you or overpriced.
Right.
Plus, you
yeah,
have a
it's not
legendary
really
item
for-
anyways. There's really no point in getting
Exactly. Mm-hmm. No, Aylar's just chilling in the smithy.
You good, Jeff, or no?
I'm looking at like the enchantments.
Yeah. And Gabe's looking at that too. Ophelia, you looking at that as well, or no?
I was actually gonna say, depending on the amount of downtime we've had, would it be enough time for Ophelia to try and study the Nether Scroll?
It would take you a lifetime.
It's 30 days.
Yeah, it's like basically 30 days if you wanted to study it, but
Yeah,
you
because
won't have
she's not
30
really
days to
chopping.
really
Or...
do it, sadly.
Oh darn. Okay.
You only get a week.
I don't think Ophelia is really interested. Like, she's kind of decked out. There's not much, I think, that she needs.
So there's one of the object enchantments is greater power increase, which increases one of your ability scores by 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Would that
yeah.
equal like a very rare trade?
Then you can do the enchantments. You just pay the cost. So whatever it costs. If you don't have the gold, then you can sell stuff.
Yeah.
Enchantments.
So how much would
Go ahead.
how much would the dwarven plate sell for?
It'd sell for 9,000 gold pieces.
Ugh.
I mean, if we need it badly, we can also sell everything else. Oh, but we need to go to Baldur's Gate.
You can sell it here. I'm allowing you. They do.
I was gonna say, I also have the teleport spell, so.
Yeah. Because that's. I don't know.
I
7K
like the
right there.
invulnerability major. That's pretty cool. Resistance to all non-magical damage. Immunes to non-magical damage for 10 minutes. It's pretty cool. 20,000 gold pieces though.
Yeah, it's 25K. It's basically the effects of rage, but always.
Yeah, well, 10 minutes, but yeah.
How much gold do we kind of have to work with here? Ophelia will kind of ask the party.
Oh, there's like a
Petty
25K for the
nickels.
damage resistance while you just hold the item.
Does not stack with other feats, which is kind of cool. Nice.
Yeah, because that's all I have to sell. I could really upgrade my rune ability
Nope.
because now it does 80.
It's gone.
No, I can't upgrade it anymore.
Nope.
Damn it.
Alright. Is anybody done already or no? I'm still thinking.
I'm reading this one. That's not bad. Am I still able to enchant the Ebon-clad armor?
So the Abenclad armor already has full enchantments on it, so it can't be enchanted
Okay.
beyond its. Because every enchant, like it's your like the weapons, like Aelor's sword, it's fully enchanted up because it levels with it. It's considered an artifact item, so it can't really be enchanted.
Okay, these are majors, so I can only do one enchantment for
It's like if you
minors.
made your own weapon with that other book I gave you guys a long time ago, where you can use the points to build it. You can't enchant it because it's already built like that.
So the dwarven plate was 9k. What about the staff of withering?
Staff of Withering would sell for 3,000. It's not very priced high.
And the +2 longbow?
That would be... Uh, 4,000 gold pieces.
Do we have 4,000 gold to spare?
But you
If
guys
we
sell
sell
those other
the
items.
if we sell the stuff, the death mask is 5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, and the other thing is 2.5, so that's 7.5 there.
Well, if nobody else needs it, I can sell all that stuff and get like a ring that ups my dex by 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no one cares.
I don't mind.
I got the money to spare.
Alright, you drop it and sell all that shit, and you get an enchantment.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna have improved critical on my long swords.
What?
I'm gonna have improved critical on one of my swords,
Okay.
and then the other one, wounding.
As long as you have the money.
That's AK.
Money.
It leaves me with 1,000, but
Yeah, sadly, Drakenheim won't have enchantments, sadly. The world's not oriented to that system. It's more like just items. It could have it down the road, I'd say, at higher levels, but early on, no. Alright, you guys done now? Or no? Still need to think.
yeah, I'm done.
I'm good.
Alright, we'll continue onwards. As days have passed on, something has conspired and happened in the Sword Coast itself. As rumors of a fungal plague has been ravaging the Sword Coast, spreading quickly from one settlement to the next. Although magic has proven effective of ridding individuals of the spore infection, the plague is spreading too quickly to contain. Creatures that have become infected fall ill with a fever and sprout disgusting gooey fungal growths before losing their autonomy.
Actually, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Oh,
There was one more thing I wanted to do. I want to see if we can get someone in Candlekeep to unpetrify that dude that we found. I completely forgot about that. We can do that after you give us the quest, though.
Okay. Well, it'll cost you some money, but yeah. But anyways, we'll do that afterwards. As their anatomy is changing as they act like zombies. They release the spore that infects other beasts and humanoids. Eventually, the plague reduces all the infected creatures and foodstuff into puddles of ooze. Humanoids infected with the plague drones the word of Azethroia. I don't know how to say that, but I'll post it in here as over and over for rather a reason before death finally claiming them. As you determine that there is a book by the name contains in the library's fortress of Candlekeep. With no luck, the book holds information that might help you on helping across this plague before it wipes every village, town, and city in Faerun.
That sounds pretty important.
So you'll go find the book in the city, in the great library. As you begin to make it through the Great Library, getting through the gatehouse, predicaments have been like you roll investigation to find this book, likely, or you can ask an avowed member to aid you in this assistant with advantage.
I'll just do it out of my own.
The both of you try to work together to find this book. It does take you some time, eventually, coming across this strange book. It looks rather foul looking. Who's gonna read the book?
I mean, I can try, but I can't guarantee that I'll know what it says.
As the title, it speaks about, or rather, a plague of some sort. As it speaks upon an individual that has had researched upon, rather, a great power itself. As you hear in the distance, one of the band members, if your guide does not return, instead, you're greeted by a robed wooden elf. Brown hair, a plain face. In her hands, it seems fit she has seen you have this book before you, as it's covered in a rather wrinkled pages. I believe you found the book. With a warm smile, my name is Zithia Lightleaf. I am Candlekeep's foremost expert on this book and its author.
Oh, yeah, we were just... Yeah, I guess this is the book.
You've heard the news that's going outside, across the Forgotten Realms, have you?
We've heard a little bit.
Looks
At least
like,
some horrible
everyone's
disease.
getting sick. Yeah.
Well, I originally found that book. It was abandoned in a satchel near a secluded cave system called the Loruk Expanse, as it is known among the druids as a rare fungal growth. As, well, I assumed the book had been lost, as I took it upon my possession and brought it here.
Do you want the book? Is that what you were asking?
No, but I'm assuming you're the individuals that have been doing quite a bit of work in Candlekeep. I've been told about your crew, the Chaos Crew, correct?
Ah, yes, that's us.
Well, there's some good information in there about a rather powerful druid at Sylvanas. the god of nature, of course. The individual's first home was threatened by the undead, supposedly. By researching the fungi and the lichen, Anthrope had hoped to create a weapon that could protect the forest against its undead invaders. At some point, the research became more geared towards creating a ward against the death itself. Finally, towards the achieving, sadly, the book speaks about the archdruid becoming a lich, achieving lichdom. According to the book, Xanthros was never discovered the source of the undead incursions, but promoted her initial research. I don't know what drove her into madness, but I'm assuming this outbreak must be connected or intertwined with the research of the book. It speaks much of what's going out there. You're welcome to research the book as much as you like. Be sure to return the book to the vault. If you require any assistance or aid, feel free to contact me as you wish. She nods her head towards you. You'll need a lot of information before you attempt any rash actions.
Well, here's the book.
You're done reading it?
No, I'm not trying to read it. I feel like either Jiff or Ophelia would probably be able to read it better.
As she takes her leave.
Guess I could take a look.
The box and brown pages have begun swollen and wrinkled due to age, exposure to moisture. Crumbling yellow lichen obscures the title's front cover, rendering it illegible as the harmless spore puffs in the air when the book is open. Standing 8 feet and half an inch tall, 5 inches wide, catalogs the story titled Anthroia, as the author has rather identified its work. Written in common, begins to set a scientific essay about the symbiotic relationship between nature before deteriorating itself into a confusing rambles of myths and similarities of life and death, describing the author's numerous experiments in both natural and unnatural. One or more studies detail the life cycles of a worm-like parasite, infiltrating different species of wasp, taking over the motor functions while essentially wearing their still living bodies as a disguise, as the parasite can do to other wasps. Ultimately, the druid had found a way to link his soul to the life force to another creature, hereby unnaturally prolonging her life by transforming other creatures into a phylactery. As you guys begin to pursue information, you begin to ascertain some ideal concepts here. I'm assuming you're reading it, Jeff. I'll send it to you, some information. Crap, where the hell? I'm on the wrong game. They always have to give me these weird ass names to pronounce. Just give me a normal name. God damn it. Stop fucking randomly.
It's my thing. Alright. Alright, well, it says here that this druid was fearful of an undead invasion near her home in the Lycortha Expanse, wherever that is. And the symbiotic relationships. Studying undead. Okay, gets kind of weird here. I don't know what the hell she's trying to say. Seems like she went mad at some point. She tried and failed multiple times to extend her own life. Similar to becoming a lich. Experiments on fey creatures. Bunch of these terms that I don't know how to pronounce. And also she seems to have written the number 222 several times, so that might reference something. Oh, I didn't mean to post the whole thing. I meant to post that specifically is what she writes towards the end. But I'll relay all that. So wherever this Lycortha expands seems to be where she at least was trying to research. Or actually, looks like that's where the invasion was happening.
So how do we do with that?
So you guys can look at an actual map of Faerun and roll an insight check.
Yeah.
You want to find the origins of this place. From
Should try to find one.
information.
The inside?
Insight, yeah, sadly.
No,
Yeah,
only
Jif.
Jiff. That makes sense. Jiff was reading the book.
I was reading the book, yeah.
All right. As you find the origin of the plague, as you see on the map itself, it's quite a few days from here.
It's like it's road trip time again.
Any portals in this book again, or are we actually having to?
It didn't suck me in, so I think we're all right there.
You kind of
Okay.
asked the individual who read the book as well, any information, Lightleaf, if you want to find her around the Great Library.
Yeah, I'll try to. Might as well.
But in the meantime, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Get your whatever you need, as we got a lot to explore. I am back. Bleh.
Bleh.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to find the lady that gave us the book.
As you eventually see her reading a few books as she kind of stops and puts her glasses on. Yes? Do you need anything?
Oh, well, I had a few questions here. If you know anything, most of this stuff makes sense, but there's these weird terms that I really don't know how to pronounce, and also the number 222 appears in here pretty often. I was wondering if you had any insight to that.
Page number 222. I've seen those words before. I have no significance or knowledge of what those mean, sadly. They seem gibberish to me.
All right. How about looks like this thing originated in the Lycortha Expanse. Do you maybe have a map we can take a look at, or
I sadly don't have a map of that location.
well, that would tell us where that is specifically. I guess we're just trying to find out where we need to go to reach this expanse.
Well, from what I can tell is the outbreak started in the forest over here as she brings out a map. She circles it. It's about a week's journey. That's where the plague originated there. I do know in that jurisdiction area leads to the abyss. Demons and all that.
Hmm. Is the
As
Lady
the-
of Lycan a demon?
I have no idea, honestly. The Lady of who?
Lady of Lycan.
I don't know who
She-
that is. I know it was written in the book, but there's no knowledge in the library about that individual's name. It has come up multiple times in the book. But if the Lady of Lycan maybe correlates, all I know is that the restriction is permeating into the abyss. As well, in words likely, I have no clue. But out of character, you guys could research further upon those names, those weird things that came up in the book that you don't understand with an Arcana check. It's a high DC, and it takes an hour time of researching those by letter.
Might as well know what we're going into here.
Yeah. Sounds like it's gonna be a lot of research.
Yeah.
That's a fail with an 18. 29! Bravo.
There you go.
Alright, so you've experienced fighting demons and the knowledge of the abyss. As you begin to recall through the book, the abyss of 222, second layer is known as sometimes this word, which I'm not going to pronounce very much, but yeah. Or sometimes the other word as well. On a DC 25 or higher, which you've achieved it, you also know the layer's home is to two demon lords, Jubilix and the demon prince of oozes, as well as Zygmoin, the demon queen of fungi.
Okay, it sounds like this lair is incredibly dangerous.
Worse.
Seems to be the normal.
It's home to a couple of, well, higher ranking demons.
Well, danger comes with the trade, and we are here to save a world, right?
Yeah.
Suppose so. If this plague is taking over the Sword Coast, we kind of need to stop it.
Mm-hmm. I have no problem with it. In fact, I'd double down on it.
That might be Our Lady of Lycan. I guess the first step is to investigate this location on the map here.
I guess we'll go then.
Yeah.
Onward.
So you
Chicken.
gather supplies of rations, food, and water and drink before you...
Can I
Go ahead.
see if I can get that guy unpetrified before we leave?
Sure. Do you want to spend some money?
Yeah, what's the... I gotta pay for it.
Oops. 450 gold pieces.
That's easy. I can cough that up. I will present the petrified little man.
Ah, it's a chwingwa. That's interesting.
Yeah, we kind of found him in a it was in a vault with the well, more of a tomb. And he didn't seem dead, so I figured it might be a good idea to bring him back.
Yeah, interesting little creatures.
Yeah, we encountered them. They seemed to kind of run away from us, but they seemed okay.
Alright. As you do that, they restore it as the chwingwa thanks you with little chimes and little noises as it sees fit it's free. It looks towards you as it offers you a magical gift. Its charm has appeared to you as the chwingwa disappears, as it's free to roam the spirit realm once again. You can roll a d50 to see what charm you get.
D50. It's an oddly shaped dice.
This is what your charm is. Get 5 charges of it.
Oh, that's actually huge. What the heck?
That's pretty sweet. All right. Fly free, little man.
Alright, you guys begin to make your long, exalted hike there. We're not going to obviously go through the whole week of travel, but for the first day, you can roll a survival check for a magical herb, or D100 for a chance of a magical item along your journey. You find nothing.
Look at us go.
Yeah, I figured I'd tried survival since I haven't found any items.
I probably should.
My survival's low.
Survival? You can, I think the most
so
expensive herb you can get is 1,000 gold pieces. Some of them are very, very powerful.
Finally got the 500 piece.
You can't roll survival, sadly, Lark.
No, I know. I was just doing it for fun.
Yeah, you're good at it. Why would you not? Yeah.
Right. I should.
Because everything is not like a magical item. They're gonna find like a legendary item. You're not gonna find that in the world. The most.
Oh no,
the,
no.
The only thing you'll find is uncommon or below. You'll never find, but everybody wants to get a healing potion. I get it, or maybe a bag of holding or something, whatever.
Right, right.
As you begin to travel towards the expanse itself, you see the expanse is surrounded by a forest, a natural cave complex created by eons of erosion, hosts of wide arrays of lichen, mold, fungi, ideally a location, or rather great research for fungi. As it's in an unhealthy state, reflecting likely the deepened insanity of this place. The light of the complex is lit dimly with bioluminescent fungi that patches across the wall. Fungus on the ceilings and walls and the floors are coated in fungus growth. The passage of the caves and tunnels are made on unworked stone. The ceilings are 20 feet high. As deep down in here, this place gives you a rather strange feeling, an affliction. As for those that see fit, might be driven into madness, as long as you stay within this place. So there's a chance of maddening. As before you, the entrance ahead, a darkened cave mouth beckons from beneath the forest canopy. The growth of green and brown gray lichen cover the cave of the mouth. A small stream flows deeper into the yawning darkness. Like the highest person with the highest passive perception will give you the number that they have as they get to see something.
I got 16.
Yeah, same.
I know Gaby has a high one. Gaby, you have a high one?
Oh.
You usually make high perception characters.
No. I'm
No.
11.
Okay.
This
we'll
is
be-
a fighter.
We'll be you, Ophelia.
I'm also no, I'm at a 16. So I'm also
Wow, you're all 16s. Okay, the three of you see it as Gaby just looks at a wall. As you see you hear actually a faint coming small of a sandstone. As you investigate the cries, reveal a tiny figure, heads in hands, as you see a sprite immediately gravitates towards you and friendly towards you as it greets you. Ah! Hello! As you see, Thunderwing.
Whoa.
David Bowie.
You know what? Respect.
As you can see, he's rather sniffles and snot bubbles coming from her tiny nose as she looks towards you. Ah, everybody's gone. I lived here with my friends, Bunny Blossom and Xanthroi the Druid of Sylvanas. Everything's gone. Bunny Blossom, a yellow fairy dragon. What has happened here?
That's what we're here to figure out.
Yeah.
This Xanthoria was apparently researching some undead invasion.
Really? She had subjugated upon some experiments. As, well, one of her experiments went terribly wrong. It hurt badly, and I guess she managed to escape somehow. The darkness within the reach of the cave, it felt sad, as I missed Bunny Blossom ever since. I don't know what she did to my fairy dragon friend.
Maybe we can find them.
As it offers its hand out to somebody.
I'll hold my hand out.
You do that as she shakes your thumb. As you feel quickly enough an experience of an image in your mind's eye. A female half-elf, a gossamer cape made out of Maquilian threads. As a brief vision accompanied by a momentary feeling and an intense longing of hunger. As the event occurs only once, you get shocked back into reality. As you saw something that Thunderwing experienced.
What was that? That
What do you mean?
was interesting.
You good?
What did you see?
Yeah.
It felt like there was this lady, like elf. She was in some kind of like ape and fancy looking. But anyway, I don't know, as soon as it touched me. And then hunger, I guess. I felt hungry.
I can guide
Just
you
look-
if you require. As you can see, across her body, you can see she has like purple veins across her body, as she had explained that her friend experimented on her. As she explained, it hurt, and then things went wrong, and she disappeared.
And if you can, if you think you can help us, then I don't see why not.
It's dangerous to go alone in there. As I'll put you on map. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Right.
Tee hee hee. Oh, it's an ultra small
more
map, so you're gonna
numbers,
be
the better,
very
so-
tiny. It's gonna be like a
It's gonna
giant
be.
map.
It's gonna be like, is it smaller than the one we had on Mondays?
No, it's not gonna be Wednesday's game. God no.
Because that was huge.
I hate that one. I would never want to go back on those maps ever again. It reminded me of playing Storm King's Thunder. It was ultra small.
Hey man, they can grow.
Yeah, right here. Oop. And so they're not gonna guide you because but they will help you with information. They're too afraid. They're very emotional and rather scared to wits. So they're always willing to
Don't
try to
blame
help
them.
a friend.
And maybe just hang back a little bit.
Sailor, are you coming in closer? You do notice something strange. Stalks of slimy violet mushrooms as tall as a person dotted in the cavern. You see tendrils drifting off of the domed roof of the cavern, a softly pulsating with rather a glow. As you see two humanoid figures lying suspended in strands 10 feet above the cavern's floor, their flesh intertwined with oozing tendrils sticking out of them.
These mushroom things, be careful of those tendrils. And Alar would like point up. It looks like they met an untimely fate.
So you see
That's
another
unfortunate.
2 of them again, as there's a total of 4 here.
Gonna have my swords out.
Yeah, I will try to keep moving.
You can
without
roll an
touching
insight
them.
check. For the person who read the book can roll with advantage. As Jeff, you have a feeling and eeriness as likely these are experiments that have gone wrong.
Hmm. I feel like those are probably some of this lady's victims.
As you eventually notice, they eventually drop down as they start to fly. Roll initiative. As you
Oh,
fight
God.
some fungus servants,
Bungy bungy.
as they don't actually have a picture, sadly. But I
Okay.
think you can find one online.
Yeah.
The fungus bungus.
Oh my gosh, since we leveled up, I have 5 rages now. I'm so excited.
Wage.
So many more. No more 3.
There's a picture, sadly, but it's just picture a human that's fungus and tentacles ripping out of its body. Pretty gross, but yeah. Jiffy. So you can see them, they're flying about 20 feet overhead as they, well, not 20 feet, I'd say 5 feet, because they detach from the ceiling.
Well, I'll use my bonus action to throw up my shield. Get that AC up. Are these like pools of liquid or?
Yeah, ooze, spilling.
Okay. I'm gonna try to, I'll just try to hide in this, like, corner here, near the... Just, like, behind this outcropping of rocks here.
Missile check. Yeah, you're good.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Yeah. 22 decks, baby.
Ophelia.
Alright. What do I want to do? Let's have Ophelia. She'll walk up to here. Oh,
As you hear
fart.
them shout in pain, as you see a human and an orc, as they're being tormented, as you hear them telepathically link towards you, screaming in pain, as I won't yell it. Please end our suffering! Ah!
Ophelia, kind of like hearing the ringing within her head itself, kind of looks back at Thunderwing. I think they're too far gone. They want us to end their suffering. And she will throw a firebolt at the fungal servant.
If you get close enough, you can roll a medicine check to see if you can save them. Which one?
Just this one here.
Okay.
I think Ophelia's kind of like trapped in the horror and hearing it like ring in her brain. She's not even really considering an alternative right now. She's like just wanting to grant their wish.
Alright. Takes half damage, is resist to fire.
Oh shit. I thought it would be the opposite. Uh-oh.
Right. Well, Alar is screwed with my fire sword.
So as you guys look around, as you explore further into the cave, you can see things that might intrigue you. So on your accessory turn, if you do get closer into the region of the area, you can roll a free check of investigation. As this creature will begin to make its accord as you hear the pain of this individual against its will, unable to really do anything. As it will fly, as it begins to screech loudly, as it uses a stunning screech. Roll me a con save, DC 16.
All of it.
I'll use the short sword and try to reroll that.
All of us, right?
Yeah.
What was the DC?
You're joking. I
16.
bombed that.
Oof.
Alright, so Ophelia, you are stunned until the start of its next turn. As well as Alar. This one is going to fly 60 feet. As it's going to use its spore ability as it begins to kind of grant spores across its body, relinquishing it as it begins to try to contaminate people around it. or it can't do anything, you can end your turn.
Yeah.
So this one is going to move to you, Alar. As it will attack you twice with its it's just it only has an attack, so it begins to try to eat you. It bites you twice.
The second one hits.
You take 8 damage. Maybe.
Nice.
You-
I will.
You can roll a medicine check if you want to save them as a free action, or you can attack and kill them.
It's a free action, you said?
Yeah,
To try?
to try. But if you get closer into the cave itself, you can roll investigation as well. But you have to go like directly in the middle of the cave.
It's a free action.
Just medicine check them, yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Depending if your character would do that or not.
No, he would not.
Then do it. Kill it.
Yep. It's the best way to suffer it. And the suffering line. But first he's actually gonna do his bonus action command word for the dancing sword. And he'll lift it up in the air. He tosses his sword to the ground for a second and lifts up the sword in the air. He says, "Arise!" And he'll make an attack with that one first. Nope, wrong one. Hey, there you go. Both of them were the same anyways. For 17 slashing. And now, left, right, and left.
All right.
18 hit, right?
Wait, longbow? Oh wait, I was skipping. I was like, with the
No, yeah, I
longbow.
it was a
All right.
mistake.
No. I don't think it gets radiant damage on the dancing sword.
No,
Yeah, they all hit.
I was reading that up. It has to be my melees. Pop, pop, pop. Bang, bang, and bang. So it can no longer heal if it has any regenerations effects.
No. Alright, takes damage. As you see another one coming out, as you see this one a little bit much different than the rest of them. It looks like contaminated as well, but you can see much bigger, much more honorable as it begins to move. So it can't fly. I don't know why I put wings on it, but it moves normally. As it's gonna use Insect Plague. Gotta get the grid. As you see little bugs kind of flying out of it as it begins to hover towards your location. We'll put Thunder.
God, manifestation.
Roll make con save. take half as much damage on a success. This fungal creature will make its way and attack Alar. As the sun goes away, Alar. At the end. Oh, not this one, but.
I think it's the one
It's
after
The 20.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
It's going to 19 and natural 20.
The nat 20 hit.
Take 16 damage. Alright, Jiff. As the bugs are attacking you, they hurt. But I got that shit out again. You start your turn and you take it.
So aside from the damage, what does it do? Does it obscure the area or?
It's just rough terrain. Let me see. Terrain is difficult. That's it.
Okay. And then do I take the previous 11 and the 24, or how?
So when
what do
initially
I-
the spell hits, it hits you directly first time. When you start your turn, you take the damage. Let me see. Actually, creature must also make the saving throw. Let me see. The first time it starts its turn there or ends its turn there.
Okay.
So yeah,
So I'm gonna.
you just take more initial damage. That's just kind of how it is. But
So I do take the previous 11.
the 11, yeah, that's when the spell.
Okay.
When it casts originally, it hits you, and then you just take half, and then you get the fuck out of dodge, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, insect play is it does it twice. So if you place it on somebody, it would do it on the initial hit and then on the initial start.
Whose turn? Yep.
All right, and then what is it? Is it a sphere? Can I like climb up out of it on the wall?
It's a 20-foot sphere.
All right.
So it
So then
covers the
I'll
whole area, so it's hitting the top.
Okay, then I'll just bonus action dash. It's not. It doesn't obscure my vision though, correct?
No, it's just rough terrain.
Okay.
It's just
I'm
bugs
gonna-
getting your eyes. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna first take my shot at this guy from stealth,
Okay.
since I was hidden. And I will do sharpshooter because I took the feat when I leveled up.
Yeah, enjoy the sharpshooter while before it changes.
Yeah.
Plus 10's gone. Alright, that's a hit.
So I'm going for this one to the left.
Yeah. Oof, that's a chunk in that.
Yeah. And I'll bonus action dash.
I think I'm just stunned until the end of its next turn. So.
Yes, and now
Con
it
save, yeah.
unstuns you. Yes, you have to make a con. For the bugs, you take half as much.
Oh yeah.
Alright, this one is going to... it's gonna start to fly up and over. And kind of slowly begin to descend itself towards Jiff's presence. It's still too. It's like 5 feet. But yeah. 21, 24.
I will shield.
Alright. Fungal shit will begin to move its cord. As it's going to do a stunning screech. Con save, everybody. DC 16.
Do I have to
It's
hit again
normal.
stun,
It's-
or-
Oh
It's a
my
fail.
god, I'm gonna use my boon of fortune.
Okay. Is Jiff, you're stunned?
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God I
I've got the
won.
5.
What? What was it? Oh, you get the. What? What did you get? You got 16. Nice. Perfectly.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh,
Alright, ALR, roll me a con
I think I
save.
shielded.
True.
Alright, at least I'm not stunned anymore.
36. Ouch.
Ooh.
Magical piercing. Ow, 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 ow.
Um,
You want to rage?
Yeah,
So you don't...
I shall rage. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, and then I forgot the plague juice that's on you. I gotta get that sheet. You gotta roll another con save for it's poison aura. Depending if you're immune to poison.
Me.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. You said Arcana.
No, con. No, Arcana. What? I need
I thought you
Arcana.
said Arcana. I know. I
No,
was
con.
like, what?
I was like, that'd be weird. You succeed as you. It's a hit or suck, I think. Yeah. Doesn't do anything to you.
Oh. Would I be able to move through them to like this space?
No, sadly.
Okay.
They're like hovering, but they're still on the ground.
Yeah.
Just kill it. Kill it.
Right. I'm gonna go for this one and I'll wreck
The
this.
fresh one? Okay.
Yeah, I have a plan.
13's
27.
miss. Or 26 you're recklessing? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my boy.
And then
Reckless all the way.
8 fire.
Takes half.
And I'm gonna put a stone strike on that. So DC 19 strength.
What's it? Con? Or strength?
Strength.
Okay. 12.
So then it gets pushed back 10 feet. And then I will move out of that thing. And right here. And might as well just for fun. I'm gonna try out my new ability and use Searing Ignition from Ember of the Fire Giant. So when I use my attack action, I can replace it with a magical burst of flame, and each creature within a 15-foot radius sphere centered on me must make a DC 16 Dex save.
Okay. One succeed, one fail.
So
Half as
the
much
one
on
that
fail? Okay.
success.
Or success, yeah. I
And
got
then
that
the
wrong. On a fail?
The one that fails takes the full, and it also gets blinded. That would be my turn for
This one is going to scream. Con save.
that. These stuns.
Alar.
Since I'm raging, I'm gonna use my one reroll. I
Yeah,
think
I'm surprised you have an A plus and you got him.
There we go.
Okay, you succeed. Ophelia as well.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, JB, I'm gonna get 2 damage for you. One, give me the poison one as a con save, and then for the bugs is I think another con save. Yeah, give me the con save for the buggies too. Alright, you take half damage for piercing for the bugs. You take no poison damage.
Got it. I am going to use a bonus action to go over here, but as well as send it to this side. As it's basically looks like I'm like semi three-handing it, but you see the the dancing sword is a little bit off of my hand. But let's see.
This is the dick sword.
It's my third leg. Dancing sword
Yep.
on the injured one.
Okay.
So I can get the hell out of this fucking insect plague. Shit. And then
Buzz buzz.
bang and bang.
That's a hit.
Nice. Oh wait, I need to add the radiant too. Wait.
It is it dies.
And then I'll go to this one. Go for the 25. Wait. And then my last one, I'm actually going to give my commanding strike using superiority die to give Alar an attack. If he wants to use a reaction.
You want to use
On
reaction?
this one.
Hmm?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, get advantage. Because it's blind. 17's a hit.
That is my turn.
The Bungo Lord. He's gonna cast Harm on Alar. You wanna counterspell that?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna save it for now.
Alright, we'll make con save, Alar.
I got you.
Alright, you succeed. You take half as much damage.
18, 19.
I'll just round down. Good thing you didn't fail, because it would take into your maximum hit point count.
Right.
It drains your...
And still, after all this, I'm still triple digits, so I'm doing okay.
Yeah, this thing's blinded. Blinded. So this is the last creature. This is gonna use its last screech, and then that's it. Con save,
Gotcha.
everybody. Within 20 feet. So that'd be Ophelia.
Sweet cheese.
Gaby?
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh wait,
just
sorry.
started-
It's 20. It's a 20-foot radius. So,
No, that's fine. Nice.
it wouldn't get you anyways. Ophelia. It's just a... Sorry, my fault.
That's all good. I have a freaking +9. I can't believe I failed 2 of those.
Gaby. There we go.
Oh,
Gaby.
crap. Indomitable.
All right, roll it.
Oh, crap. Indomitable again.
Oh no.
There you go.
He used all his abdominals.
Hey, I'm perfected.
Did you get those on a long rest?
Yeah.
Alright, Jeff, you are no longer stunned.
I have one legendary
I don't know.
resistance.
Which one stunned you? It was this one, right? I don't remember. I'm just gonna say you're out of the stun.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. Is it at the end of my turn or the beginning?
Oh, no, it's at the end of its monster's turn. No, it's not yours. My apologies. So you can't do anything. Ophelia. Bug damage.
Yeah.
Con save.
Oh my god.
You get 27 damage.
Okay. Well, fun. Yeah. I'm going to get the fuck out of the bugs first and foremost.
But you like the bugs.
I wouldn't go that far. And then I think I am going to Park Box. Fuck it. Let's pop a Blade Song. I've got so many of them. And then we will This one's flying 5 feet in the air, you
Yeah,
said?
they're all. You can attack them with melee.
Yeah,
Just hovering.
perfect. Then I will Booming Blade it to start. Let me make sure I have all my shit checked off here. 28 to hit. And then I will stab it once more. I think. Just debating about.
Stats. It is resistant to cold, so it takes half.
Okay. And then I think. You know what? No, that won't help. So I will end my turn.
Alright, Fungal Boy is going to play Ataki. Jiff. 20 and 11. I'm assuming those both 17.
Yeah, neither one of those hit.
Alright.
Oh, let's go.
As you're stunned eventually now, wears away. Alright. This thing is going to attack Gaby. That's a miss. I'm gonna fumble that one. It's gonna take the 5, so it's not gonna do anything. This isn't a weapon anyways. Aloy. The blindness goes away. Go ahead.
Yep. I am gonna bonus action Giant's Might. Get big.
Ooh. Might turn on somebody.
Stay away, Gabe. I will attack this one first. Reckless.
The long pole of death.
Yep, Booming Blade.
Alright. You stab in the creature as its guts spill out. As you hear thank you. As they're dead.
You're welcome.
Roll
And
me
then-
con save for the poison. 13 is a fail. 13 is a fail! As you take 2 points of poison and become poisoned.
Dang.
You are a poison boy now. There's a poison, Oops. Sorry, go ahead. What do you want to do? You can repeat the same throw at the end of your turn, but if you want to get rid of it, you can cure it with holy water.
Would I be able to use my second attack to use the holy water I actually have in my inventory?
You can roll me a history check first to see if Alar would know.
That's true. Oh man, here we go.
Alar does know,
Nope. Oh wow.
as Alar begins to bathe himself with holy water. As Gaby just looks at you.
What?
I'm just like picturing it as a
Okay.
commercial. Oh yeah.
Maybe
it
it's
poisoned
Maybelline.
me. Yes, it's to remove
That's
the
why
poison.
I used Old
easy.
Spice.
It's like Giorgio Armani.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would just be my last action then if I did that.
Alright, third strike. We'll go over here. Dancing sword.
So I'm not poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stab, stab, and stab. 17 hit?
17, yeah, it's a hit.
What about a 14?
No, it's a miss.
Okay.
It's too little damage. I'm sorry.
And then I gotta take away the Ebenclad, the dancing sword.
It's been a while since I had a decked out party.
There you go. And then that's my end of my turn.
Alright. Fungal Lord, I did not like that, as it will try to recast Insect Plague. You're too far away from the 65. Do you want a counterspell? I'm guessing you don't have extended counterspell.
I don't have an extended one, no. but
It will drop it right on you. Blip. Telepathy can't save. Even its monsters has to make one too.
I'm in that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Your
halfway.
body's getting itchy. Ooh, the bug is begin to eat.
oh wait, hold up.
Half as much on a success. What the fuck? There we go.
All right.
Alright. Oh yeah, I have to make another buggy. Give me a second. Bug. My concept. That insect bug fucking is destroying you guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm back again. I gotta get my food.
All right. I'm gonna run out of there. I'm gonna bonus action.
Are you a swashbuckler? Or no, wait, never mind. It makes an attack.
No, he could take he could take one.
Alright. Big boy. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 damage.
I'll uncanny dodge that one.
Alright, Jeff.
I'm gonna bonus action Sleight of Strike and try to hit this guy. I'll do Sharpshooter again.
A sharpshooter.
Yeah, sharp. But shoot these.
I shoot these? Yes.
This is the last. I think the last campaign that does have the Great Weapon Master and sharpshooters.
Yeah.
19.
New Sharpshooter is so bad.
It's pretty
It's
bad.
so sad.
You get everything except for the plus 10. It's pretty like. Alright, yeah, that's a hit. With the minus.
It is what we call the poopy.
Yeah, you just have to find another way to play the game. Which kind of makes sense. I kind of like new metas. I don't really like playing the same old meta for like decades straight.
I'm Mr. Greatsword Man. I'm Mr. Shooty Man.
Right, they're trying to nerf.
Does he have to concentrate on that?
Yep. Give me a second. 22. Plus, that sharpshooter is probably gonna remove it though. 22. That's what he needed. Wow. I have to divide that damage. Con save. Oh, it's baby damage.
All right.
Take half.
So 7, right?
I'm just picturing they're all mosquitoes, you know, just like leaving a
Yeah.
bunch of freaking indents.
Ophelia is going to step out this way.
Talk about. Oh, I can't. You already used it. Never mind.
That was 20 feet. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move up to here. And then I don't really want to fuck with that. I kind of want to fuck that guy up. I will. Ah, fuck it, we ball. I'll throw a hold monster on him. DC 19. Wisdom.
It doesn't work.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. It's a person.
No, it's undead.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, Ophelia, kind of shocked at that, will kind of give a bit of a glare to it.
Alright, buggies must make a con save. To insect plague. is. Strong boogie. Alright, it's gonna fly up after J. Nope. This one's gonna make it as well. It's probably gonna die. Let's see. Even with half, he's dead. He gets eaten alive. Aelor. 28 piercing. Magical piercing. Yeah, it's half no matter what, even if it's a spell. It's your rage just repels piercing because your rage isn't like just for normal damage. Yeah. It's for all damage.
Okay.
For piercing, slashing, that'd be stupid. Then barbarians would be super weak. Then.
Right. I'm gonna run up here.
Yeah, I have to take the poison off. All right. Go ahead.
And then I will reckless.
I'll kill you now.
Slap.
That's a hit.
Right. And 7 fire.
It's vulnerable to fire. Takes double.
Oh, perfect.
That's gonna make a con. Nope. Inset plate's gone. That's KB is saved.
And then I will reckless on the second attack.
29.
And 8 fire.
Alright, it's dead.
Well, that takes care of that annoying.
Let us see. Apparently that as I'll use the bonus last one on this bad boy. $16?
Mm-hmm.
We're living.
So
As I'll run up to it. As the sword will drop, basically. And stab. Stab. Stab.
15's a hit. 17's a hit.
Nice.
I'm in combat.
As I'll pick up the sword.
For those that are inside the middle, Aelor, you see this horrifying imagery up top. Almost like disgusting itself, as you see lots of fungus here. You see it's like pulsing back and forth as it's on the ceiling itself. For those that are inclined with the book, you can roll a nature check with advantage. For anybody else, can roll a nature check. 20, you can ascertain, or rather, an organism of some sort. Mycelium is a rather huge construct as it's pulsing back and forth on the top of the ceiling. You can attack it and try to destroy it, or leave it alone.
It looks like there's some fungal growth, sort of, on the ceiling. I don't know if we want to destroy it or not. I'm afraid that if we destroy it, perhaps it could cause structural damage to the roof of the cave.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't really know how deep the fungus, goes, and given that it can infect literal creatures.
It also can, I don't know if this applies, but fungus can typically kind of, a lot of the times they run on like a network, so something somewhere else might know what we're doing here.
That's true.
As you can see, the bodies were once attached to it, like a brood of some sort. Humans being tested as experiments and turned and twisted into these abominations while still alive.
Use my other greater healing potion too. Fuck it. Low. I'm also going to cure wounds myself. I got the charm of proficient healing.
Oh yeah, it'd be small again. Smaller.
It's, 7, so
So
18,
ideally,
19.
I wouldn't recommend taking short rests in here, depending if you want to deal with madness.
I think, yeah, no,
I'm just trying to help you out, so you're not.
no, it's, yeah, I don't want to. There's demons and shit here. We shouldn't linger super long.
She had turned them into those horrible creatures.
Yeah. There's a. Looks like there's another.
This place
Goes down over here somewhere
this
too.
place here.
Yeah.
Over here, you can see that I have a beautiful artwork actually for that one. It's kind of scary actually. I don't know if you want to go there. You've seen these in video games.
Oh my goodness.
A fairy ring. I mean, but ALI would.
Guys, it's a fast travel point.
We're going back to Wishlight, boys.
Yeah. Oh my god.
ALI would point it out to Ophelia.
It just cuts to the beginning scene in Skyrim. It's us in
We
a
wanna-
carriage.
We want to check this. Oh, okay.
As Aylar is curious about it. In the air of this oval cave stands a ring of brightly colored mushrooms, ranging with 3 8 feet tall. The air smells heavily of mildew. The mushrooms,
I'm throwing my shield up again.
mushrooms are in the center of the room. Is a fey crossing, a gateway, as likely where Thunderwing and Bunny Blossom first arrived. As the ring was not contaminated at this point in time, it looks like it's contaminated now. As the ring, it seems to be. As you see, Thunderwing turns sadly away as it yearns and warns you, "Stay away from it! Don't go in there!"
Is there a chance that the corruption has bled into the Feywilds now? As she sort of like turns to Thunderwing.
There's some madness in there. I don't think it's safe to go through.
I'm gonna use my
I've
action to
experienced images.
bring up barrier.
But for anybody who goes in there, might experience something. Almost like the same thing that you experience when you touch Thunderwing.
Nope. I heard Thunderwing.
Yeah, I'm going to
Take
listen
it
to the
away.
little fairy lady. And
Yeah. But if this serves as a means for the corruption to sort of transfer between planes of existence, should we not at least, I don't know, attempt to destroy it, or should we leave it? I don't really want to mess with magic of this level, but I also, I don't know, I worry.
I would not. Or unless it's up to you.
I mean, I'm always along for anything, so.
A fight is a fight on my point.
Perhaps for now we leave it then. I do think at the very least we should make note of the location and come back after we've dealt with the more significant threat.
I agree.
Because if it's crossed into the Feywilds and ending it here doesn't help them on their side, then that's a whole other can of worms.
As we'll end our session here, continue onwards next week into
Woo!
the final chapter of our crazy story. See you guys next week.
See you.
Jeez.